Welcome to Tiny Rails, the fun train game. In the last episode I went to Ottawa to complete a quest to do with space trains and the Canadian Secret Service, and I said in the end of that episode, in the previous episode, that I was going to go to Africa to build some stations. So having done a loop around Alaska to get rid of some cargo, I am now going to Africa. And how I'm going to Africa, and I haven't shown this up to this point, is I'm going via a ship. I'm going to this wonderful USA Westport. Okay, and apparently I've got a quest available. And I'm going to Africa Westport at the cost of almost 13,000. And here I come into the Africa Westport, and then straight out again. And where am I going? Okay, I'm heading this direction, so I'm going to go down here to this station to build that train station. It requires 20 lumber, 15 wooden windows and 10 red bricks. I'm carrying a bunch of that on my train. And apparently I've got a quest available. I've got a quest available over in Asia. But before I get to that, I've got some jobs to say I've completed. More jobs to get. So here I am in, I'm not even going to vaguely attempt to pronounce the name of this station. It wants trout. I'm not carrying any trout, but it does have nuts, which I know I do want for something. Carrots and steel. I don't really want the rest. So off I go to the next station. Which is 100 odd miles away. Oh, so my train needs a good clean. Some repairs. My current configuration is these 4 cars at the front are the ones which I'm working on leveling up. These 2 cars behind them are just spare cargo cars I've got because the first 6 slots are normally for cars that want leveling up, and I only have 4 that currently require leveling up, so I will get another couple of cars shortly. Okay, this place wants peanuts, and I've actually got some peanuts. I'll take the bit of steel and the carrots because I know I want them for a reason, and the water. Yes, I know I'm going to need some of the other stuff at some point, but I don't need it right now. As I head towards the train station I'm about to try and build. And that's effectively what this episode's going to be about, is building train stations and train lines between them. Because if I also go to the West Africa Progress, I need to travel to 70 West Africa cities as well as get a load of cargo to complete this area. Okay. So where am I? Okay, build this train station site. So I'm going to build it. And it's going to cost me some of those, and some of those. And 120,000. Struth, that's expensive. But that built the place. It has a cargo demand of steel. I've got a couple of those, so you can have those. Doesn't have any other cargo. Let me go back to the map. So I can put this train line in there, and then head to the next train down the road, which doesn't actually require any bricks, it just requires lumber and wooden windows. Oops, it does help if I actually mark where I'm going next, rather than just assuming I'm going to go to the place I want to, because that would have been a mistake. And I've been to the market, off we go. Let me go to job thing, and get a replacement job. Looks like I'm not going to be able to build as many stations as I would like, because at 120,000 a time, that's expensive. Straight, I complete one job, another one completes. it looks like I need to go make a lot of money before I can come back here and do this all over again. This one's only going to cost me 60,000 to build. That's all the oh, that's okay. That's the resources I want. Yeah, got that wrong. Meant to press the start the build button. Market-wise, it wants water. I have one of those, so it can have my water. Now I need to go to the map and tell it to build that bit of track in the middle. And I'm hoping the next station will also cost me 60,000 to build, because I can afford that, just. Although this might be a good time to check out, see if I've got any spare cash hanging around the caboose. 35,000. So in theory, if I can find 2 stations that cost 60,000 to build, I can end up building 4 stations. At least that is the hope, the dream, etc. But essentially, I'm going to need a lot of money to come back here with all the stuff I need to build, which means I'm going to have to do a... Oh no, this one's going to cost me 120,000. Okay. Well, I'll build it, but that's me now out of money. Let's mark it. It wants, oh, some of those Russian things I've got in my depot. I don't actually have any on me, but I do have some in my depot. So the map as it currently looks is like that. I will now buy that bit of train track and that one, and that puts me completely nothing out of money, but I'm slowly getting to connect these 2 bits together. So now I guess I'll head back up this way, because there's not too much else I can do from here. I haven't got the money to take a boat anywhere. I haven't got the money to upgrade anything, and I haven't got the money to buy a new car. So I don't know where I'm going to go next, apart from I'm going to go back through Europe, because I don't have much choice. These cars have got a ways to go before they're going to upgrade, thankfully, because I can't afford to. I certainly can't afford to upgrade 71,000 to upgrade that one to level 3. Can't even afford the just over 1,000 to upgrade that one. It's the market I've just been to, isn't it? It has nothing there. And this, yeah, both these two are just over 1,200 or just over 1,200, and I can't afford that. Disappointing, I know, but that's life. So, and all I've got to do left is buy some cargo and travel to the cities. At some point I'm going to have to go over to Asia East as well to get some more wooden windows, because I'm pretty much out of those. I didn't have that many to start with. I had enough to, depending which station it was, build 4 or 5 stations, and that's about it. So I need a lot more of those, and I'm going to need some more lumber as well. I should have plenty of red bricks. Okay, this actually has something in its station, but nothing I want. What am I doing job-wise? Oh, I should complete that job any second. So rather than change the page back to the train, I'll wait until that job's complete. And I'll take that job from my accountant. My accountant has still got a long way to go before he's going to earn me more money by going up a level. Sophia's 2/3 of the way there, and oh, Hank's almost halfway there. As I say, it's going to be a while before they get to upgrade as well. Oh, okay, I can buy another carrot and some water. I don't have any fish on me, I wasn't expecting to need any. And off we go to Casablanca. I suppose on the bright side I will have been carrying passengers to these places, so I might have a little more money in the caboose. Not much. A few hundred. Don't think I've been this skint for quite some time. Here we are into Casablanca. I'm not going to say the wonderful line from the film, which was never actually said in the film. So I do need carrots, steel, and water. I know that for some of my other stations. I also need to complete a load of jobs to help me make some money, so preferably ones that should give me money, like that one. This one's oil. I've got a load of oil in my depot, but my depot is not here. We go to Tangier. Tangier. Never mind, there's something in the way. Sounds like you completed a couple of jobs. Oh good, some money. That's enough to help with my wonderful financial situation. Market of Tangier got anything I want? Oh yes, more carrots, more steel, more water. It wants peanuts. I've got some peanuts. I must have got some. Just got some from the obstruction I ran into. Right, from Tangier, I'm heading up to my depot. I know that I fulfilled all the resource requirements of Lisbon, Bilbao, and Porto, as well as Nantes. I don't know if I've got any tulips in my depot for Paris. I'll find out. But I'll probably go through the European West factory. Oh, drop some copper and iron off there. I've got some iron. And okay, I want some chicken. I could go to London for some tea. Did I mark my depot, or am I just being... Oh, I did. Good. So I want some... Oh, yes, my car is ready for upgrading to level 2, my water tanker. And I can now afford it, thanks to having completed some of those jobs. Some tulips, some copper, some iron, and some chicken. Direction I'm going. Managed to catch that. So I can boost my top speed to 320 miles an hour. And we'll do that again. Kind of would like my train to get a move on. I'm sure it will get to Lisbon in the end. pasta. I don't need any more red bricks. But I do need pasta from someplace in Mexico. That's what I was thinking. Yes, my depot is still, once again, almost full. So I need to go dump some of this stuff in Russia and various other places around the world if I can. And Asia and Australia. But generally I need to go clear out my depot. So that's probably what I'm going to spend some time doing, and whatever I don't find it useful in my depot, I'm going to dump. So once it's got no current demands on a resource, I will just sell it at the nearest station to clear some space in my depot once again, because otherwise I'm going to have a bit of a problem. Another job finished. Any more? Oh. Casino chips are always useful. I've got plenty of holy water, and I do need tulips. It's kind of sad after a while. You start to remember exactly where you need various resources, and where I have little memory, like I don't remember a lot of the current European requirements, apart from I know I need casino chips for a couple of places, and tea for London. I tend to make little notes on post-it notes, so I have a chance of getting the right resources at stations as I go through them. If I didn't have a full cargo depot, I really wouldn't worry too much. I'd just frequently buy everything and find a use for it later, or just sell it on. But because my depot is almost full, I have to be a little more circumspect. That's always a good word. Travelling through the night. Oh, wow. As I say, I'm now going to go to Russia and Asia Central, or Asia Centre. Probably Asia Centre next, because that's where my next closest depot is to the one I've got in Europe. Any of that, apart from the stuff I picked up. I will go over to Asia Centre so I can use all the stuff in my depot in that area and in the easy to reach Russian destinations, so I can clear a load of it out, hopefully create some space without refilling too much of it, and then go and concentrate on something else, like completing Asia Centre so I can get onto the next set of quests. Although, I must go back to that actually. Right, I've opened Asia Chapter 1-1, but I thought I still had to complete Asia Centre, and I didn't think I'd done that. Well, at some point I will have to go back to Asia East anyway, so it looks like I'm going to Sapporo, Japan next. As I've only done 38% of the quests. Complete another job. Okay, so I know I want some iron. Yeah, dump that stuff in there because I couldn't use it. I want the copper. I don't want the carrots or the pasta right now. I think I want the water. I do need at least 12 chickens, and my depot is full. Okay, so I need to get another 5 chickens out of here. Where are my chickens? I've got any tulips in here? Yeah, some tulips. Good. means I can get rid of the oranges. I'm not going that direction, I need casino chips. Ah, I don't need the water now. That gets me all the tulips out of there. Oh, okay, lumber. So I'll get rid of that. The wood windows. Ah, couldn't fit them all in there. Fair enough. Where's the tea? Looks like I'm going to take a detour to London. Tea up here? Sure I had... Ah, there's the tea. I don't need the carrots, I don't need that. Right. That will keep me going for now. As I head in the general direction of that factory. I should have enough iron and copper, hopefully, to complete the Europe West factory. At some point I'm going to have to go around to all the factories that I've actually provided all the right number of resources to, and go pick up all the cars from all the factories. But as they cost 50,000 a time, again, I'm short of money, so that's not going to happen anytime in the immediate future. I got any money in the caboose? 15,000. That's not even enough to buy me one attempt at the Gumball machine rare cars. Pick up the tea because I'm going to take a detour. I'll pick up the sheep as well. I'm going to need them for a reason. I'm going to take a detour to London to drop off the tea. Obstacle in the way. A big boulder. Stuff. Okay. Off we go to Paris so I can drop these tulips off. Free up a chunk of space on the train. Almost at Paris. Tulips, have 67 of them. Exchange, I want the meatballs you've got and the watermelons. Cleared out a bit of space. Definitely time to do some cleaning and repairs there. Burst of speed off to my Europe West factory. Carriage is getting there for upgrading. That one's got a long way to go, as of these two. Okay, you want some iron and some copper. So it cost me 50,000 to buy this train car. Nice train car though it is. I can't afford that. So we'll just come out the other side of this factory and curve our way round to London. Which one of these places wanted the chickens? Wasn't that one? That one. Okay, that will be neat. I can complete the resource demands of Brussels, which will be nice. Clear up a couple of jobs. Take that job. And that one. Watermelons. I think I still need sausages. quite nice when my train goes at 320 miles an hour. I quite enjoy that little fact. Makes a distance of 100 miles or so between stations very easy to achieve. Oh good, some money. I needed that. I want your meatballs and your tea for that matter, and I will give you, well, I say give you, I will sell you some chicken. Thanks to you, we're able to reach our resource goal. As a token of our appreciation, here's 3,000 gold. Okay, that's another one down. We go to Amsterdam, and then on to London. And having got to London, I will end the episode, as I'm going to spend the next few hours playing this game, clearing out my depot and trying to meet cargo requirements or cargo resource requirements around Europe and Russia, which is technically, or at least part of it is in Europe, part of it is in Asia. I want your watermelons, I want your meatballs, and I want your sheep. And I'll take the sausages. I may or may not need sausages, I'll have to check that out. I know I need some sausages, I just don't know if I need as many as I've got, because I've currently got in my depot 202 sausages, plus whatever I've got on my train. Murny in Russia and Cairns in Australia are the two places that want sausages. I don't know if they need more than 200 between them. I've got to find Murny in Russia and Cairns in Australia. I know where Cairns in Australia is, I just don't know where Murny in Russia is. So I've got to find that place, determine how many sausages it wants, so I can get them there. Almost in London. Go towards London across the Channel Tunnel at the speed of light. Well, 320 miles an hour, which is technically not the speed of light. Okay. And it wants 1,000 Ts, and it's only got 100 or so far. Now 200 or so. That lightened my load a bit, and I'll take your sheep. And that's all I want out of London. So now, I'm going to head... Where is my Asia East? Oh, my depot is going to be all the way over here somewhere. There it is. Asia Centre Depot. I'll set the destination as over there. It's going to take quite a trek to get there, but that's where I need to go next. So off I go. So that was my station building attempt in Africa, my trip by ship, and my getting rid of all the tea in London, even though I've only done 20% of the tea that London wants, because London's a thirsty place. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you down the track for more of Tiny Rails in the near future. Cheerio!